Hi folks, I'm Mark Johnson with Artisan Restoration, and as you can see from the building behind me, we're at an old barn working on it, putting in cables because the roof has split some of the posts, and they're in fear of it collapsing this winter. Let me take you inside and I'll show you what we're talking about. This is an old hand-hewn timber frame barn, and it's got 5 bents, counting the gable end walls. And what happened here is the roof structure has no interior supports in it at all. And over here at this post, there's a member that was notched into the outside of that post, which weakened it really bad and caused it to the tendon to split out there. And then the same darn thing happened over here, because this one was done the same way. So what we're doing is we're putting a 5/16 cable around the top plate on both sides, and we're going to the other side of the building where I've got a 1/2-inch threaded rod. It's drilled through the top plate on this side. It's actually going right straight through a scarf joint here that's pinned together. We got some large 1.5-inch pegs that join that timber together. And anyhow, we're tightening up the threaded rod on the outside of the building and pulling it together. See, we've started out with 21 foot 7.5 in between them, and I think we've probably gained a couple of inches already on here, but we'll be tightening them one side to the other. Let's see. Until they both sound the same, kind of like maybe tuning a piano or something. But anyway, it's a pretty cool building. It's got log rafters in it, and cedar shakes on the roof. And this post here had been repaired previously. This one had been repaired previously because it too is suffering from this stupid notch that they put really, really close to this connection. There's a 2-inch tenon that goes up inside here through the top plate. And by having this mortise in there, it's weakened the connection. So that's what's caused this problem. Oh, that together and the fact that there's no other support for the ridge, all that downward pressure turns into outward pressure at the edge of the building, and the posts have to be able to withstand that. A lot of times they'll come apart where that cross beam comes across the building and is pegged in there. A lot of times that'll fail, but in this situation it failed right above that. So anyhow, we're going to measure it again and check and see how well it's coming together. And then the other thing that we're here to do is assess the condition of this log home here. It has an addition on this side, which is just a frame structure, but the house, original home, is a log cabin, and the owner's pulling off some siding on the other side. It's got two layers of siding on it, and we're doing that so we can assess the condition of the logs and determine how thick the walls are. It's got a log center wall here, and let's see, according to my notes, the inside measures 19'7" by 25 foot this way. So this log wall here is right in the center, and the old chimney sits right on this wall. So thank goodness there's a steel I-beam going down the center of the cabin. Anyway, let's go down to the basement. The whole house was lifted, and a new foundation was put underneath it several years ago. I'm not sure when. But over here you can see the old log floor joists, or sleepers as we call them. And they're in pretty good condition. This house has been lived in up until recently, so the insect damage is kind of minimal, and they're in good shape. Outside, I think we found a little evidence to indicate that there's been a little more damage out there. There's a little bit of powder post beetle damage in this log here. And there's also some powder post beetle damage on this one. But with the help of this I-beam down the center, they're holding up the structure just fine. You can see over here that a portion of the sill has been removed. But I don't believe that's going to be a problem with the new foundation underneath it. It's been appears to have been blocked up and supported, and we're going to leave it on this foundation. They're going to build a new home around the log cabin. The log cabin is going to be the I guess it's going to be the centerpiece of the house, like the great room or something of that nature. I don't know what the center wall's going to do. That's going to have to be dealt with in the design phase. But I guess the floor joists run parallel to the center wall, so it's really not a bearing wall except for the chimney. But anyway, the chinking inside here is some sort of masonry chinking, and that obviously could stay because they're gonna put siding on the outside of it when these new additions are done, and they'll have a nice waterproof exterior. up here, a small wall has been put in. The actual, let me show you that. The knee walls over here are about 36 inches tall, and these other walls here are probably more like 5 foot. But they've been, they're all covered up. I don't believe we can see any logs up here. I can't find a light. But anyway, we'll probably get a new roof on it, and insulation and everything will be upgraded when that's done. So anyway, let's go outside quick and take a look at what we found. Brian, the owner, is working over here to expose this. You don't mind if I record you, do you?
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
wow. So this log here runs this direction, and this is the end of that log going that way, and wow, that's really thick.
Keeps going.
Yeah, I still can't see the end of it. This is the old clapboard. This is treated plywood here, but up above the treated plywood is some sort of pine sheathing that was put on, and there must have been some deterioration or moisture damage on the lower portion, so this treated plywood was put on instead of replacing the original pine boards. And then this looks like it's probably cedar or redwood. Let's see. Oh, that's definitely redwood. That's clear redwood. And this is the fiber cement that's on it now. Well, it'll be interesting to see how thick these walls really are. I haven't seen 8 or 10-inch walls in a long time. So anyway, we'll investigate a little further. Thanks for watching.